Hi everybody, my name is Cody. Welcome to my first YouTube channel, and I'm going to be doing some horsey vlogs, different videos, you know, whatnot. I have a 9-year-old Arabian mare, for those that don't know. I'm right next to a road, I'm sorry. It was rude of them. They can't see me, so it's okay. I wanted to start out just kind of showing you what we're doing. We're capable of bringing my horse home now. She's been up with my dad in his pasture for 6 years now. And he's been gracious enough to take care of me and her and get everything situated. And now that I'm starting my own family, we started renting on a old dairy barn, and my landlord gave us the go-ahead to bring Twilight home. So we're starting up a stall and a pasture so that we can have her here. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the progress we're making and everything that's kind of happening. I wanted to start this a little sooner, before we got some stuff done, just so you could see before and afters. I didn't even think to take pictures, but I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I'll introduce you to my daughter real quick. So that cute little thing there, that is my daughter Emilia. Hi, Pumpkin. She's eating doodles right now, so she's pretty happy. It's I also apologize, like, if my face is really red. I didn't put any makeup on today because I knew if I did, I'd be in danger. It's super, super hot. It's like 85, 90 degrees out and really humid here in upstate New York. So we've been getting kind of weird weather with the hurricane coming in. And I guess we're one of the states on, like, relief program for horses too, so that's a good thing. So if you know anybody, if you're coming from one of the Carolinas and you know anybody in New York State, find out from them. I may or may not know of several people that are willing to board horses and possibly cattle. So if anybody needs help with that, I can always, you know, personal message you or something on one of my social media things. I'll link everything down below so you can catch up with me and see, you know, maybe I can help you out. So in the long run, I'm going to go ahead and show you Twilight's stall now. So this is the stall. That's going to be her gate. And then this is the rest of the stall. And this, we put this board wall up the other day. My fiance and I. And then this is what we're working on now. This is as far as we've gotten. We've got a few more boards left. My fiance, I apologize for the sun. My fiance ran to grab extra nails, so he should be back shortly. But this is where I'm going to put all my grain and stuff. All of this dirt needs to be leveled out, and all of these rocks need to be picked up out of the way. I still have a few that I'm finding in Twilight's actual stall, but I'm trying to figure out a budget perfect enough where I can add in some extra. I apologize, she's run out of puffs. So I can grab some extra, like, floor mats for Twilight's stall. Okay, let me give her some puffs, and then I'll show everybody my pasture area. We haven't gotten any fencing up yet, but we're planning to. Here. Is that going to be good? Are you okay? Do you need a toy? Where's your cuppy? You took it, didn't you, you little stinker? Okay. She's a cutie, isn't she? I don't know if you'll... I better show you what she looks like up front. There she is. My little... Hi. Can you say hi? You say hi to YouTube? Say hi, all the viewers. She's content eating her puffs. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to walk out here. This is going to be kind of interesting. I apologize. All of this is being done on my phone because I don't really have a camera, and I wasn't going to invest in one right away. I wanted to see if everything played out, if everybody liked me or not. So this here, This is my laneway that leads up to her pasture. So her pasture is going to be at the end of the laneway. So we're going to go ahead and walk down here. Maybe. Can I keep the sun out of the... Ah! Okay, I'm going to walk backwards. It's better that... Oh, I just walked through burdocks. Boogers. They're stuck to my legs now. I guess that's what I get for wearing riding pants while I'm trying to do work. Somebody is trying to teach me a lesson. But, okay, so we're walking on the laneway. Oh, and the other plus to Twilight's little setup here is this beautiful barnyard that is so full of grass. And potentially a few burdocks, but we'll get those cleaned out. I kind of have to. She's like, of all things, my horse is allergic to burdocks. Not sure why. I think it's kind of ridiculous, but she is. So, with that being said, we have to get all the burdocks out, otherwise I'll end up having to deal with hives for the rest of the season. Okay, so this section here needs to be fixed. But this is going to be her pasture out here. All out here. And this is a fence line that runs all the way back to the goldenrod. And I'm going to shoot up from the goldenrod up to that telephone pole. And I'm going to shoot down across the side of the road and up to this post. And I'm going to put a gate in. Probably a wire gate. And then this is the cool thing to her pasture. When we get electric going, if I get electric going before the winter, that's a concrete slab with a water faucet. And it's like a board, like a hardwood board fence that's kind of protecting the faucet, but it looks like something I could possibly tie her to because she ties so well and she's easy. But I don't know what I would need to tie her out there for, unless she was being a total pain in the pooper. But yeah, so I'm gonna start walking back just so I don't, my child decides to run out of puffs, she's not gonna have a fit. She's such a good girl and so content. She can see me from where I am too, so that's good. She's not gonna be so upset not seeing Mom. But yeah, so I do live in upstate New York, so my vlogs for the winter are probably gonna be a little interesting, to say the least. I might have to do some clear out with the snow in front of the barn before I can start taping. But yeah. So with that being said, that and also her Twilight's pasture, it's gonna have to be we're gonna have to make it so that the fence is kind of off the road a little ways, because in upstate New York, especially where I live, now mind you, literally 2 miles to my right would be the edge of the Otsego County Lake. So yeah, with that being so close, we get lake effect snow, and our winters can be very harsh when it snows. I don't know about this year. I know we've been hearing that we're gonna get some warm weather for this year, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll put in for maybe quite a few more videos that I anticipated and more options, because then I can still ride Twilight. Right now, because I had Emma and moved, I moved from out towards, used to live right down the road from my horse, and before I forget, so I was explaining the lake. I have mom brain. With all the lake effect snow, we get snow plows that come through. And when they plow, it plows the snow right up. If you have your fences too close to the road, it can ruin your fences. It's kind of a pain. So we're trying to avoid that situation. Just because Twilight's she's great in the stall, but when she's by herself, sometimes she has some problems staying in the fence. So we're going to test our luck and see if we have to electrify the fence or not. I don't want to because I don't like to. I would prefer her to be like nice about it, but eventually we plan to get a second horse. My fiance wants his own horse, and then maybe in a couple more years I'll be getting something for Emma to ride. So for now she can start out on Twilight. She's already ridden her. She's great. But anyways, back to Twilight. So with where she was living, I used to live around the corner. Now I live like 45 minutes to an hour away. And now that I live so far away, I haven't had the time to ride her. And then, of course, being pregnant, I only rode a few times while I was pregnant. And I mean, I rode in intervals because I have to like drive to go see her. And I was riding maybe once a week at a slow like walk. It wasn't anything that I could really maintain. It wasn't very long either because after I got like really heavy with my pregnancy, heavily pregnant, I was having a hard time getting on, and I was having some hip problems too. So yeah. So she's been off for like about a year, almost 2 years now. Yeah, like a year and a half, 2 years. Because I also took time out so that I could raise Emma a little bit. She'll be 1 in October, so yeah. But so basically, a lot of my blog videos, I think I'm gonna go ahead and like add Emma into it, and so you can kind of see how I personally juggle my child and my horse and my family life, all the things that I do. I have a small job that I go to. I work for a hardware store in town, and which is owned by my landlord, of all things. That's how I am able to bring Twilight here without having to pay extra. I just go and put in a couple hours a week for her and clean up the store. So it works out nice. Yeah, so I'll have video probably about like what I feed her and her starting into a new program for training, getting all of that settled, and yeah. I mean, you guys, I figure maybe a good start out video, we'll do like a Q&A. So whoever sees my video, and I'll go ahead and I'll post to Instagram, Facebook about me now being a YouTuber. And like I said, everything is going to be linked below too. So if you want to catch me on those, feel free. My daughter ran out of puffs again. Yeah, this is mom life. Hi, you're not grabbing my hair. I know. I love you too. Yeah. That's a good girl. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what moms have to deal with. But I didn't even realize my lips split. Ooh. I have like very dry lips this week. The weather's been so off that my lips have just not cooperated. So I apologize if I look a little banged up. I look like a ruffian, but it's okay. So, so I figured maybe a Q&A. So if you want to drop some comments, ask me some questions, you're more than welcome to go ahead and do that. For those that are seeing the video that don't know, I'm going to be getting married in July. So I'm going to record some of my wedding, because Twilight is going to be in my wedding. I'm going to ride her down the aisle, and I'm ordering a dress. I haven't picked it out completely yet, but I know exactly what I am looking for. I need a dress that's slit up the side. Sounds funny, but here's my logic. I know how to ride side saddle, and I plan on pulling my side saddle out and getting it oiled down and ready before July. And Twilight's going to do some work She only has to walk inside saddle for now, so I'm not worried about doing too much with her. But she just has to get used to the balance, because with side saddle, you're sitting on one side of the horse, basically. So they have to learn how to rebalance themselves as they are going through. It's kind of like a retraining. It's kind of a pain in the pooper, but it works out nice in the end. Because I think my wedding's going to be gorgeous with her in it. Just saying. So I figured I would like to share that with my viewers and show you something extremely special. And, you know, maybe some of you are younger than myself. I'm 26, so 26, have a family, oh, 9 yards. But I figure maybe you guys can get some ideas. Eventually, you know, maybe some of you are going to be getting married yourself. I don't know. If you want some ideas and you have a horse that you would like to add into the program, then I'm your girl. I've got some answers for you. And yeah. So that's basically the rundown and the lowdown. I'm still waiting for my fiance to come back. It hasn't been gone that long, so maybe I shouldn't worry yet. But yeah, so go ahead and leave comments. See what you want to do. I'm thinking maybe my next video will be like a Q&A or whatnot. I definitely, as soon as we start getting the pasture done, I'll do another vlog to show you everything that we did with that. Show you the updates that we've done to the barn, and then after a video about that, we'll go get Twilight. And then you guys can finally meet her. And, you know, now, I know there's some controversy about Arabians. Let's talk about this for a second. You know, people are going to be like, oh, you have a child and you have an Arabian. The Arabians are crazy. They're not crazy. I love to tell you guys this because there's so many people that have it wrong. Yes, there are Arabians out there that are crazy. Do not let me tell you there's not, because there is. I've seen them. There are horses out there of any breed that can be like that. And I love my Arabian. She really is a good girl. It's all in the training, I think. It's kind of like the controversy between pit bulls and whatnot. It's all about the training and who owns them. And I feel like I'm a good owner, and I feel like I've done a good job at training her. I originally wanted her to be a lesson horse, which she has done a few lessons. My fiance is learning. He's had a couple of lessons on her, but he's going to be in full-time work with me with her. That sounded wrong. Pardon my English. I still have mom brain. It's catchy. Don't let it catch. Get your vaccinations. But, oh boy. My child ran out of puffs. Uh-oh. Do you want some animal cookies? Oh, sorry guys. Didn't mean to make you look at my nose. There you go. Get messy. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, about the whole Arabian thing. But anyways, it is all in the training and the owner. You can always have a bad owner, never a bad animal, because they don't understand the same way that we do. And I bubble wrap my horse for one, and I'm not pushy. So with any luck, that has some difference for it. So with that being said, I don't really, I could get some like bad credit for that, like some bad comments, but it really is. Once you guys see her go and see her react with people, my fiance holds my daughter right up to her, and she is so gentle, just lets Emma do whatever she wants to her. No doubt about it. I mean, regardless of the horse, you could have the quietest horse ever and you could still get hurt. That is not what I'm saying at all. But I just, I don't plan to be attacked very much for it, for having her. Not a lot of YouTubers have Arabians. I actually don't think I've ever seen an Arabian in any of the videos, to be completely honest. Emma Gemma. But, do you want your cuppy back? My daughter's giving me hassle, so maybe I should wrap it up quicker. Here, do you want this? She'll keep a good rein on my video times. So, yeah. With that being said, oh, and I do want to go over kind of what I've been having to deal with the last couple of years with Twilight. It's another thing, like, once everybody meets her and sees her, it's a little shocking. Like I said, she's her muscle tone is not there. It's not like she's starved or anything, because my dad feeds the horses. He's a good guy. He just doesn't believe in the same methods that I do. And he's like an old-time cowboy and would really prefer to, let horses be horses. They're not athletes, they're horses. And to an extent, I agree with that, but at the same time, I also believe that my horse, my personal thought on my own horse is she's supposed to be an athlete. I want to show her, I want to do jumping with her, some cross country and stuff that I haven't been able to do because she's just not where I want her. I'm still working on her. I've been letting her take it slow. She's 9, I let her take it slow. She'll live forever anyway. She's an Arabian, they live forever. And she's got some issues with one hock too, so I haven't been pushing her. I don't plan on going very far with her, maybe some like intro stuff with her. She does have quite a bit of dressage training on her, so I've been doing a lot of that lately, but obviously once I get her home, once you see her, you'll understand my concern with it. But, hey, shh. I know. Yeah. Oh, she wants to tell everybody what she thinks. She's not bad, I promise. Yeah, so, you'll see some of my concerns. Like, she really desperately needs her feet done. I don't even want to start there. She needs to see a chiropractor again. Because of her hock being, she has some looser tendons and ligaments. Really? Don't throw them. What do you throw them for? Here, look. Manja. Eat them. I know. Oh, Mom, I know. So she definitely needs to see a chiropractor again. She has some loose tendons and ligaments in her hock, which is why I don't go past 3 foot with her on the fences, because I don't want to break her down. I'm trying to maintain her the best I can without having problems, and that's a problem I'm not really excited about dealing with if I have to. Another thing that she's got to have done, I want to have her teeth done. She's never had her teeth done, and it's definitely past time. It should have been done last year at least. I don't typically do teeth on my horse until they hit about 5. Just some maintenance stuff, but she also needs to see a vet just to, simple stuff. Rabies, Coggins. Nothing horrible. Other than that, just maybe a soundness check on her hock, because I have to watch her. She does come up lame occasionally, and she'll be lame for like 3 or 4 months at a time if I don't send her to the chiropractor. So, I'm going to have her, I'll start her out on lunging when I start in on work, and then in that time period, we'll make sure she sees a chiropractor before I start really riding her. I might put a ride in on her before she sees the chiropractor, just to feel her, just to see what she feels like. I'm pretty good at feeling her out, because she moves a little different than typical horses. Any Arabian really does. They're very, like, kind of strung out and flowy. It's weird. And they almost like they feel bigger than they are. So with that being said, I need to kind of like feel her out and see where she's at. And if I feel like she's really not where I like her having, I definitely have to do something. Now, several years ago, when she was 2-3 years old, my vet and I did discuss where maybe if she keeps coming up lame, I might have to do hock injections. If I start hock injections, like I said, to keep her from breaking down on me and keep her safe, I will not be jumping after that if she starts hock injections. So, even though my vet told me that she would be okay to do that, I don't want to do that to her. Yet again, I bubble wrap my horse. She gets a fly sheet in the summer, shipping boots when she goes anywhere, polos at night just to make sure her legs stay safe, and winter blankets. She's got 3 of them, so, and a rain sheet. So she's got the whole workup, hoods, everything. So yeah, she does do hunt seat and western. So I'm hoping that maybe next year, once I have her, if the winter's gonna be good, if I have her ready. Oh, my pumpkin's falling asleep. Oh, how cute. That's why she's fussing. She's falling asleep. My child gets very cranky when she's tired. She does that weird gravelly sound, and then she falls asleep. She's so cute. Anyways, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because I might have to take her back to the house. Anyways, yeah, so that's, with that being said, go ahead and comment down below and let me know what you want to know about myself, Emma, maybe my fiance even, or Twilight, and I'll be more than willing to give you some answers and let you get to know me a little better. I swear I'm a cool person. I'm not your typical horse person. I listen to metal music. I got piercings and tattoos to prove it. So, yeah. So, thanks for watching, and go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below, and hit the bell notification button so that you never miss a video. And I hope to have one to you very soon. And then we could talk about a schedule. Love you guys. Thanks. Bye.